Hey girl, welcome back. Welcome back to the first episode of Chat Talk with the AI, or should I say Tarot Talk with Chat GPT. Okay, have you heard, girl, about Chat GPT? Now, if you haven't, it's an AI generator. Okay, people, we've been using it out here in the YouTube streets. Now, we're gonna use AI intelligence, aka Chat GPT, with tarot to create something beautiful and magical. And so today, our first subject of the day is going to be Mr. Harry Styles. You guys, welcome Harry to the show. Now, what we're going to do with our first tarot talk with ChatGPT, we're going to take our tarot cards. We're going to use one deck. And the deck that I chose today is the Archangel Power Tarot cards. These cards are going to be linked down below for you guys, okay? Because I'm going to start telling you guys the cards that I'm using, the names. I'm going to link them below for you guys. Okay, I'm going to be a good YouTuber, girl. It's time for me to take this thing to the next level, baby. I got to do better. So you guys can expect that. Also, so if you want to know what is Tarot Talk with ChatGPT, well, what it is, girl, we're going to be taking questions. We're going to ask 10 questions from Chat GPT about Harry Styles, and we're going to pick a subject. So today, now, just in case you don't know who Harry Styles is, okay, Harry Styles is a British singer, songwriter, and actor who gained international fame as a member of the boy band One Direction. He was born on February 1st, 1994 in England. Now, Harry Styles auditioned for the 7th season of the British singing competition The X Factor in 2010. Although he didn't make it to the final round, he was matched up with 4 other members to form the boy band group One Direction. Now, the group went on to become one of the most successful boy bands in history, with numerous hit singles, albums, and sold-out tours. Now, so that's going to be the subject today. We're going to ask questions about Harry Styles when it comes to the band One Direction. So we got 10 questions here that I generated with ChatGPT. And it's some good questions. I haven't read all the questions, but we're going to use this deck, the Archangel Power Tarot deck, to answer all 10 questions when it comes to Harry Styles and his relationship with the One Direction band. Now, the first question that we have here, we're going to ask Divine Angels. Let's prepare the cards. Divine Angels, could you please answer the 10 questions that I'm going to read concerning Harry Styles and his relationship with One Direction, please. Now, the first question that we're going to ask is, how did Harry Styles' relationship with the other band members influence the band's success? So we want to know, how did Harry Styles' relationship with the other band members influence the success of the band? Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. How did Harry influence the success of the band? Okay, we've got the 5 of Ariel. It says, you'll need to go through the current challenges alone. Oh, wow. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. Well, okay, so that pretty much has told what it is, okay, because we all know that Harry just won Album of the Year, and the card just said that, you know, even though One Direction was very successful, okay, and Harry did contribute to that success, but it seems like he needs to go through the current things alone because it became challenging to be in the group. And it says, help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. Okay, so it was like he had to go through things alone, and as we know, that's what he did. So his solo career went successful. So let's ask the second question, and it's still going. Now, question number 2. It says, what was the energy like between Harry Styles and the other members of One Direction during their time together? Wow, okay, let's see. What was the energy like when they was together between Harry Styles and the other band members? You know, I'm sure it was up and down, but we're going to get the overall energy. What's the overall energy of how it was when they was together? They had strength. It was strength in numbers. They, performed well together. They felt like they can lean on each other. So that was a good thing. That's a good thing. So it says strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. Okay. So that's good. Then next we have the Queen of Gabriel. It says they had passion for each other. Okay, so the energy between them was very passionate, and they were strong together as a group. So why did y'all break up? Girl, maybe we'll find out later. Okay. It says Queen of Gabriel. There was passion, charming, brilliant, and independent. So that's a lot. So they was charming together. They had a lot of passion together. They had brilliant ideas, but at the same time, they came into this thing when they came into the X Factor as being independent, and that's what they were. They was 5 independent people that were put into a group. But it says you can do anything right now. So it says right now the group is what it was. It's like, I didn't make it as a solo, in the X Factor. So it's like, let's go ahead and do this group thing. It says go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. So I guess they feel like, when it comes to the energy of them together, they was very good and strong together. They had a lot of passion. They were a charming little group. They had brilliant ideas. But at the end of the day, they all wanted to go, I guess they wanted to be independent. But they said that they can do anything right now and go after what they want. The ability to attract people on the way to kind of give them that, what they needed to be solo. Okay, solo, on their way out the door. Okay. Now, next, question number 3. It says, what were the key lessons that Harry Styles learned from his time with One Direction? So what was the key lessons that he learned with his time with One Direction? Okay. So the first thing, he learned to be the star. Really, Harry? You gonna say that right in the folks' face? Okay, so he said he knew how to be the star. It speaks about a dream come true. Believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. So it looks like One Direction became very difficult at some point, clearly, because they broke up. But it was difficult to work with other people. I guess they all was individuals, and they were just doing this group all of a sudden. I expected, because they were doing the group in 2010, and they went on immediately. I'm sure they went immediately and started working together, but that was like 7 years they was together before Harry went on to his solo. Okay, what? Okay, but it was like it was a dream come true. So the key lessons that Harry learned during his time was that he was the star. And he learned that this was an opportunity for his dream to come true, that he just had to believe in himself, because at the end of the day, he needed to get out of this difficult situation. Okay, he knew how to maneuver through this difficult situation, I guess, in the music business. But then it also taught him to take a leap of faith, which also kind of what this card said, to believe in himself, to take a leap of faith forward. It said, believe in yourself. Again, listen to your heart and do what gives you joy. Period. And I guess being independent gave him joy versus being in a group. Even though they had a lot of passion, and, it started off really good. Number 5, it says, what were the major conflicts and challenges that Harry Styles faced during his time in One Direction, and how did he handle them? Okay, so let's see. What were the challenges and how did he handle them? Okay, good. Okay, so the challenges that he had while he was in the group was the 3 of Gabriel. It's prosperity, honey. It was hard splitting those checks 5 ways, baby. It said prosperity arising from wise planning. They said they had to scrimp and scrape and scrimp, honey, to get their money together. And it was hard. It says time to take the next step. It keep on talking about taking that next step. So it seemed like since day one on Go, they was always planning to have their own independent thing. I don't think group was the ideal thing, but if you lost, it's like group is the next best thing. So it's like you go ahead and jump in that group, honey, and go to the next level. So it said the challenges here was prosperity, and that it was challenging to take the next step. But it's also optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So it was hard. I guess it was hard for him to be optimistic. But so that's why it was hard for him to take the next step. And that was challenging. I guess he felt like he wasn't growing in the group. And honey, the money wasn't growing because they were splitting it 5 ways. But it says 8 of Gabriel. But you know they was making good money, but you got to think about all the people that got to pay behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, and it's just too much. At the end of the day, the check be like, wait a minute. But we got the 8 of Gabriel. It says a great idea of activity. So it was challenging to have different, I guess, to be creative, to be individuals. A great idea of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communications. Okay, so communication may have been difficult here. You know, they probably weren't hearing each other out. Maybe they weren't even listening to them because I think they were young boys. So, I mean, you know, it were grown men, grown-ups that were probably over the group. And they probably wasn't listening to them as far as being creative. So he felt like that was challenging. Okay, but we have perspective here. So how he got through it, I guess he looked at it in a different perspective. He says there's a better way. I guess he started looking at things in an optimistic type of way, and he took another route. It's almost like Harry took another route. He saw the route that, you know, the traditional route of coming out and just thinking wasn't enough, honey. You have to do something else. It says pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Period. You know, that's, if that's not Harry, what is? So he took it. He looked at it in a different perspective, and he took a different route. And I guess he turned things upside down, and he got a different type of insight. And he dared to be different. Okay, because we got the circus clown down there. We got the circus at the bottom. So he above the circus, honey. He above the difference of the circus. He on a whole nother level. So he changed his perspective. That's how he overcame it. And then it's also said the Ace of Raphael, which speaks of a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationship, a deep and lasting spiritual insight. So how he overcame the challenges, honey. Did he become, you know, romantically involved with somebody? A relationship evolved, or maybe, you know, a relationship that turned romantic for him, but I kind of feel like it probably wasn't romantic for the other person. I don't know why I felt that. I just felt it. I felt like, you know, but it says it's a positive new emotional experience for Harry. So he started having a different type of experience. He probably started looking at people different, you know. I guess he was at the age he started looking at, you know, boys, girls, whoever Harry looking at, honey, he started to look. Okay, he started to change. He took a different perspective to, I guess, to become successful. Okay, he definitely did that. So next we have 6. It says, how did Harry Styles' experiences in One Direction shape his personal values and belief? Okay, that leads right into the next question, right? Let's see. How did One Direction shape his values and belief? Okay, 2 cards is enough. So we have the 4 of Michaels. It speaks about the insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off. And it says, seek relief from stress. Okay, so I guess he learned. How did it shape his personal values? It seems like he became more withdrawn. Okay, because in meditation state, you kind of be in a more of a alone type of state, more by yourself. And, you know, because I guess being around people became stressful, or being around a group became stressful. So he, I guess, would kind of withdraw away from the group. He kind of found himself alone or outcast. And it's funny that he's got 4 little lights or beams that's over him. Okay, so I guess that's One Direction up there, girl. They looking like, Harry, why you not with the rest of the group? And Harry over here sleeping. Harry had other things that was going on. We got the 3 of Michaels here. Okay, we got the 4 of Michaels and the 3 of Michaels. It says release your past. Oh, it seemed like something from his past starting to creep up. And, you know, it started to shape the way he looked at the other group members. Some values, some trauma, maybe from his childhood, because I see him sleeping, almost like he depressed or sleeping from some issues. And then I see him being being held and hugged, and, you know, somebody's consoling him right here. It says he needs to release his past. It says you will grow from the situation. Time heals all wounds. So it seemed like some wounds started to creep in from his past. And it seemed like his personal values and beliefs starting to shift at this point. Now, I think that was happening with a lot of young boys at that age. So, it could have been an age thing. It could have been a group thing. It could have been just, hormonal thing, period. All in one. So that's kind of how it shaped him. So something from his past kind of came in, and it kind of shaped how he kind of looked at the group, how he kind of interacted with the group, and how they was interacting with him. Because I see him almost like in the wilderness, like away from the group, and then they are kind of like looking at him like, what's going on? We don't understand what's going on. Maybe asking him what's going on. He probably saying he's just tired, he's stressed out, and he just needs some sleep. But what he was really going through was allegedly maybe some depression. Something from his past was starting to come up about a situation, and he needed to take time to heal. Now, maybe if he had healed first before he got in this group, it could have lasted a little longer. But, it became stressful. So, personal life kind of bled into the group. So, next, number 7, it says, what impact did Harry Styles' departure from One Direction have on the band's future? Okay. Did Harry leave first? Because, honey, Chat GPT acting like Harry left. Okay. What impact did Harry have? Okay, so it says the 7th area. It says, you have invested wisely. Oh, Harry was putting money to the side, baby. He was preparing and planning. It says, have patience and wait for the harvest, though. You just got to be patient and wait. So it's like he planted some seeds. I don't know if he was talking to some people, kind of lighting some fires, being guided to do some things. But it says, review your progress and make plans for the next endeavor. So he was making plans, honey. Harry was making some plans. So it's like he was planning to leave. So I'm assuming Harry left first. Or do y'all know? Because y'all claim y'all be knowing everything. Y'all let me know. So let's see. Next question. Number 8. It says, what kind of relationship does Harry have with his former One Direction bandmates today? Oh, that's a good question. So let's see. What relationship do he have with them right now? We're going to pull how many? 4 cards. Okay. And then one more card. There we go. So, I don't know which bandmate is which, honey. We're just going to use our intuition and figure it out. I'm going to let y'all use y'all intuition, though. So, now, the first card is the 8 of Ariel. We have it says, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. So the question was, what kind of relationship does he have with his former One Direction bandmates today? Honey, is he taking a class or training with somebody? He's training with somebody. It says, take pride in your excellent work. So it's one of the 4 band members, he right now is in the 8 of Ariel type of mood. So it's like he taking great pride. They probably reminiscing on the great work that they made together. They probably even trained and doing some practices together. They could have possibly had the same type, it says practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. I mean, it's kind of seems like, somebody that he's working with somebody on something. He's training or practicing. Is he making a comeback? Girl, is he making a comeback with somebody? It says 8 of Ariel. Next card we have is the 3 of Raphael. Reasons to celebrate. A community of friends. Happiness. Announcements regarding relationship or children. Okay. So it seems like somebody may be having kids, or somebody may be having a birth announcement, and honey, Harry may be going to the baby shower. So it's some type of reason to celebrate. And he's meeting up with somebody from the group. Don't know which one it is. But he's meeting up and having some type of community. So it's like he's meeting up in a place where there's going to probably be other people for a happy announcement, some type of celebration. I'm kind of seeing some type of baby shower, some type of baby announcement, maybe award ceremony. But it says relationship some type of relationship or some type of relationship. Okay, wait, a relationship or something with children. Okay, either a baby shower or a wedding. Baby shower or meeting up to talk about a relationship. But baby, somebody, it's matters of the heart. Next, we got Page of Gabriel. Okay, so there's some type of energetic, brave, optimistic, playful type of energy here. We got somebody joking and playful. Okay, so it says follow your passion. You are ready for any challenges, opportunities for excitement and adventure. So now with this card right here, it seems like whoever this person is, this right here is more of a sexual type of energy. Okay, because it's orange and that's the sacral. Okay, it could also be that also drives your passion as well. But it says follow your passion. You are, ready for any type of challenge. So this person, this member, whoever this person is, there has been some challenges with this person, but they're going to be optimistic about it. And it said that somebody's going to be brave enough or possibly try to be brave to kind of work this relationship out. Because there was an energy here. Now, I think that energy is kind of shaky. I don't know if they both agreed on this energy, and that's kind of what messed it up. But they both had passion, a lot of high energy, but they optimistic about this relationship. They're optimistic about it, and they probably come back together because of some type of opportunity. I don't know if One Direction trying to come back together and do something, but this may light up some type of energy between these two that had challenges. There was some challenges between whoever this is. Now again, we got the Knight of Raphael with committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, a situation or a topic that makes your heart flutter. Ooh, again, we got matters of the heart again here. A romantic, dramatic. Oh, this drama. This is drama. This is somebody, again, this perspective card, this is introspective. It speaks about being dramatic, but then again, you poetic. It's like there's still some type of magic here, some type of energy here. But it's like, do we both agree on this energy? Or we both do agree, but then I don't want to entertain it. But it speaks about very romantic, but then it's dramatic. Okay, it gives me toxic relationship, but then at the same time, some people like toxic relationship, but it speaks about committed relationships, being swept off your feet, a situation or a topic that makes your heart flutter. So whenever Harry hear this person's name, okay, his heart flutters. So whoever these members are, honey, is somebody that they take pride in their hard work. They work together. They probably still singing and practicing together. They probably when they come together, they talking business. They talking about old times. They talking about they may be even taking classes together, training. Okay, this person right here is somebody that, was a part of Harry's heart or had Harry's heart. It says there's going to be some type of reason to celebrate here. Maybe a coming back together. Also speaks about a relationship being some type of relationship or children or some type of announcement regarding the relationship. Then we have with this person with a lot of energy, brave. You got to be brave when you're around this person because you don't know what'll pop off. But at the same time, they have a lot of passion, and it's going to be some opportunities here for this person, whoever this person is, honey. Again, matters of the heart, romantic, but it's dramatic. Okay, it's poetic. It speaks about a committed romantic relationship, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. Now, we're going to move on to the next question because we got into it with that one. Next, number 9, it says, what lessons can Harry Styles and his fans learn from his experience in One Direction? What can Harry and his fans learn from his experience now with One Direction? Okay, we got the King of Raphael. Speaks about being warm, being generous, being honorable, and refined. Okay, I like that. It says, yes, it is safe to trust. Now, he feel like when he left One Direction, he wasn't able to trust people, honey. Because I guess he kind of let his guard down with the band and trusted them. And I don't know what happened. Okay, but now he feel like, if he's going to learn anything from it, he's going to learn to trust. Or maybe he went into the group and didn't trust as much as he should have. But it says the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. So it seemed like they had a lot of passion for the music, but it felt like, again, it felt like independent energy that was in a group. I feel like that probably was the problem. Everybody wanted to be solo. But it's also said, the last question, number 10, it says, what kind of energy and themes are present in Harry Styles' solo work that reflects his time in One Direction? So let's see what kind of energy or themes is he using from One Direction still to this day. And it seems like he's using the strength that he gained. Okay, the strength to be solo, the strength to go out there and do it by himself. Okay, it says the strength and the grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. So One Direction taught Harry Styles a lot of confidence and to forgive. Okay, and it gave him a lot of strength to move forward. So that's good. Then we got the 4 Ariel. It speaks about when you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. So he said, being in One Direction, he learned how to save money, honey, how to be frugal, but at the same time to also give. And the more you give, the more you receive. So he learned that also. Instead of being selfish and just say, give to me, he also feel like he gives, and it seems like in exchange of giving, the universe provides back for him. And he liked that. He learned that. And he also said he learned he learned extremes on how to save money, honey. He said because he had to survive off ramen noodles when he was with One Direction. Maybe before ramen noodles, baby. He had some soy sauce on the noodles when he got in One Direction, so he can't be lying. But that's going to be the reading for Mr. Harry Styles and his 10 questions with Chat GPT. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, honey. It was fun. So let me know, in the comment section who else you would like to, do the Chat GPT 10 questions with, and we can get it set up, y'all. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.